Oh God.
Oh goodness.
It's like loud.
Hi.
Hey.
Can
Hey.
you hear us?
Yeah, I
Yes.
can hear you.
Fire.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Going good. Not much. How about you?
What drinks you got there?
We tried to be professional. We got the LaCroix.
Lime
you know?
LaCroix, yeah, or LaCroix, if you want to say it.
We
Yeah.
can't bring any liquids into this recording studio, so I'm so jealous right now.
Uh,
I have like 2 Monster Energy drinks
That's
outside that are just
irresponsible.
calling my name right now.
yeah, like us. We're
Mm.
deeply irresponsible studio owners. But
Yeah, that looks like a nice studio.
Yeah.
We
Is
just
that at your
built
guys'
it.
place?
We
It's
just
at
built
Noelle's
it like
spot,
3 days
yeah.
ago. Yeah.
Dang.
We're currently the mic is on like the several boxes of foam. We've got 2 put up.
mhm.
Awesome.
Dang.
Look at
Yeah.
the same as ours here.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of a mess. We're in like a portable right now at our school. They don't have a permanent place for our station.
Oh yeah. No, we have carefully cultivated the camera angle because around it it's just nothing but filth.
Yeah.
I mean, we got on the wall, if you can see here, we got Peter.
Oh,
Nice, nice.
You know,
inspiring.
Yeah, I wish we had something as cool as
Yeah.
that, but this is like the plain room. We have like a bunch of records in the other ones, but
This is honestly like the much cleaner and comfier studio, I think, between the 2 of us. Or I don't know about cleaner, but like less stuff,
but between
more space.
between Femtanyl, there's 2 home studios.
okay.
This one's for like the production, and then the other one's for like live instrument recording.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Sick.
This one has a different vibe. It's also not underground.
It's not
so
underground.
It's like
Technically, yes. Yeah, we're like Willow Street level.
Does that mean the other one is?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
in a
basement.
basement.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
in that
Yeah.
house venue.
It's pretty cool.
Sick.
Wait, so you said live instruments. Am I wrong, or Juno, are you the drummer?
She is the drummer, but she also does.
Yeah, I do. But like on the recordings, I'm like a co-producer.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, sick.
We
like,
basically like when we first started working together for Fentanyl, like it was just in like a live drumming capacity, but then
Yeah.
like it's been like in like the year that we've known each other, we kind of just like started making the stuff together. We produce. There's a lot of guitar on this album that she's done. Honestly, very few actual spots where you're drumming.
yeah, pretty much like
Dang.
barely drumming
Yeah.
at all because we just work so quickly, just
Mhm.
producing together that it just
Yeah.
the songs already get their identities and they already get their like
Mhm.
space really, really quickly. But we had to write pretty much all of it remote from each other, like
Yeah.
sending each other Ableton project files back and forth, back and forth up until very recently.
Yeah,
Now
'cause
we
I'm-
get to do it together.
Canadian, right? So
Okay. Yeah.
you know, in this country now, and so
We did
until
our
I got my visa, it was just like, just fucking
It's like
gargoyle.
digital back and forth.
yeah, we did our first tour together like 9-10 months ago
Something like
or something, and then at the end of that tour, she was like, "Yeah, I want you to like help
Yeah.
write, like compose and produce for Femtanyl too." And I was like,
yeah.
Yeah. Was that the one with Machine Girl?
Pardon?
It was before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a little 4-show East Coast run we did with I don't know if I can say this.
It's okay. We can bleep anything out.
Yeah, and Deli Girls and
Yeah.
DJ Sharpnell.
Yeah, all
And,
great. All
yeah,
good folks.
very, very cool tour.
Sick.
Very
We'll have to
cool.
check those guys out. I don't think I've heard of those last 2 you mentioned.
That's all of them. Deli Girls are fantastic.
Deli Girls are
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of them.
They're
really
massive, yeah.
cool.
They're
Yeah,
amazing.
like long time New York
Oh, sick.
voice freaks, scene
Yeah.
heads. Yeah, they're great.
Sick. Well, I guess we kind of jumped right into it, but we could do like if you want to introduce yourselves, like where you're at, like what
Yeah. All right.
just so when we play this on the waves, like whoever's listening knows who you are.
All right. I'm Noelle. I'm the creator and producer and vocalist for Femtanyl.
Mhm.
Um,
I'm Juno. I'm a composer, producer, multi-instrumentalist in Femtanyl.
Sick.
That's us. Yeah.
Let's go.
And we're friends.
We're best buddies.
And together we make really good music.
Yeah.
Or so, as some people say.
Let's not go that
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
you know?
I wouldn't say.
I enjoy it. I don't know. I feel like
There you go. Yeah.
uh,
Confirming my bias immediately. Yes.
yeah, I mean, a little bit of survivorship bias considering I reached out to you guys, but I think it's pretty cool.
Hey.
There we go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
questions. Can you guys tell us a little bit about how you started making music, just the very beginning? Because no, you're very young, and we're just really curious and impressed on how you got to become such a big, well-known artist in such a short amount of time. So,
Yeah, I mean, so for me, I've always wanted to be an artist, like with like any discipline since I was like as young as I can remember. I was drawing throughout my entire life. I went to university for animation, so like I always really just wanted to make art. Both my parents were graphic designers, and so they were like, I was always surrounded by that stuff growing up. So but but just like on the side when I was just like in uni and stuff, I was just like, I don't know, I got like like 4 years back, like for my birthday, my dad just got me like one of those Novation like midis that like comes with a
Oh,
free trial
sick.
for Ableton. And so I was just like, I didn't really like pick it up, and then like a couple of years later I just like started fooling around with like samples and stuff and just like building. I think like what I always attribute to the things becoming popular is just that like I was able to just put it out so fast because I was like making all the music, I was doing all the covers, doing all the
Mm.
drawings. And so just like putting it all out there so fast with like interesting visuals and like a really, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and that came across as like kind of experimental, like in
Yeah.
a way. And so I kind of just like fell into it. And I remember like putting out Pet like 2 years ago, and then like getting freaked out because it got like 600 views in a day, and I was just like freaking the fuck out.
Wait,
And
so
then it
that's
blew up from there.
I had no idea you did all the art. You did like the
Oh, yeah.
Chaser cover art, like all the singles, like
Well,
wait.
actually, okay. So, the Chaser cover art was not me.
Okay.
But like all of the single art is, apart from like Weightless and I'm Gone and the Me and Mine cover, and the Chaser cover. Those are all done by other people, but like everything else was by me.
Okay, so like you did the dinner art, for example.
Yes.
Okay, that's so sick actually. Oh my God.
Mhm.
Wow.
can you tell us a little bit about the avatar that you have kind of been carrying through your music? Because it's really
Yeah.
fun to follow, and yeah, it's cool to experience how art and illustration and music have come together.
Thank you. Yeah. So like when I would just like keep absent-mindedly drawing this like little nasty cat guy standing in like office environments in school, just like standing by like a water cooler looking like a little like nasty guy, or like standing by like a cubicle looking like a little freak. And then like I just started like doing designs of a little cat. And then like somebody just on a whim one day asked me what the name of it was, and I just like on the spot said like Token.
Yeah.
And honestly, pretty much any single thing through like the artistic development of the project was just somebody asking me something and on a whim me thinking it and then just running with that for some reason. But yeah, and then like as it went on, and like a lot of people like saw like a through line in the story with like what I was just doing with these little illustrations. People are like, "Oh, it's always getting hurt," and like the rest of the chaser's all about like getting fucked up and hurt, and then people are like, it's a like so many people that is like, oh, this is some kind of like deeper message, or it's a persona or some stuff like that. But I just kind of see it as just like, the name Token is just like, it's like a little token you put in a machine and then the fun music comes out. It's like it's just
That's
kind of
sick.
like meant to, it doesn't have any like sexuality or like gender or anything. It's just meant to be like a little avatar that like is meant to be emblematic of whatever song it's being tagged onto.
Yeah, like it's just a freaky guy that's doing freaky things.
Yeah.
Just like you.
Just like me.
Exactly.
That's great. Yeah, do you think that like motivates your creative process in any way to like I don't know, like do you imagine the songs like with the avatar at all, or is it kind of like just something you put on at the end or
I usually only make the cover by like the end of the song. Because usually I don't know, I like the songwriting like process that I have is like I like to imagine that the song is like a living creature,
yeah.
and like it has like 2.5 minutes to live, and it's trying to rapidly express its whole life in that span. And just so like I just like create the song and like the idea, and like try and have it just like be as I mean, I don't know. I wanted to like carry the desperation of message that like something with only 3 minutes to live would, you know?
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah. This is why it's really funny that we're writing songs now that are like 4.5 minutes, and it feels like we're really pushing the limits of like,
It's like, damn, this guy's living way too long.
yeah.
It's like the centenarian song that's like on its last breath.
You got to drop the guillotine at some point. Jeez, that's
But there's a
really cool,
testament
though.
to how, you know, we go into a lot of this music with the understanding that it's like very frenetic and very
Yeah.
intense, and like we're both, the way that we produce is both like we hate staying on one idea for too long. So for us to have songs now that are getting longer and longer, it's like a testament to, I guess, like a little bit of our self-confidence.
We must really like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're comfortable having this musical idea express itself for a little bit longer. Maybe like, oh, we'll add a little something here or something there, and then it keeps going and keeps going and keeps going, and it's
The snowball.
it's very enjoyable.
It's very, very enjoyable.
Yeah, the snowballing effect of the collaborative creative process is like one of the most fun parts of working on music, I'd say.
We just like put like a note somewhere, and then I like just scream and shake her really hard.
Yeah. Just like, more. And I'm like, yes.
Awesome. So yeah, tell us more about how it's been working together and just how it's been going from working on your own, bringing more people into the team, and yeah, just being more visible as well.
I mean, honestly, it's been fucking the best time ever.
Yeah, it's been
like
ridiculous.
I get something like, I think we both get very different things. I mean, obviously we both get having a great time out of it, but like we both get very different things about it. She's like way more experienced and like is like has all of this like technical and like theory knowledge that I like do not have in the least. I operate. I'm like the Rick Rubin of Femtanyl. I'm just like vibe right,
the vibe
you know?
master. Yeah. But that's deeply important to have. Yeah.
And like, you know, she like I don't play any instruments, you know. I like, you know, I'm just sheer a producer. And so for her to like be able to bring in like all of this stuff and be so good at it, and like like, you know, we can just have an idea that I would have like a year ago and be like, I don't know how the fuck to execute this. Then we can just like go into like do it.
Yeah, let's sit down with it.
Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
I think it's been really special. And I think that like, even though we are like, we've like grown up in different, like, not like different eras, but just like different like slightly different times for music and experiences. I feel like even though we both like love so much of the same music, you know, it's just like she pulls so many more like different influences and like ideas from different things that like I just like have not been exposed to yet, and it's been really cool to see like just the cohabitation of ideas.
Yeah, but we tend to like, we locked in on it pretty quickly. Like, in terms of working with together.
We did like a trial by fire where I flew her up to Niagara Falls, and I rented us a Airbnb for a whole month in the middle of nowhere.
Dang.
And it was just
like
kind of
no sun.
It was quite frankly hell, because we would work till 7 a.m. when like it's just starting to get light out. We wake up at 3 when it's already dark, and so it'd just be like living in darkness for weeks trying to make music.
And one track
and watching
survive from those sessions.
Watching the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight and getting really upset.
Yeah, watching
that was a scam.
But no, it's really, really cool. I come from like a more of a DIY touring background, and I went to school for sound design. And then like linking up with Noelle is like the first time I've ever made music with another person where I really do feel like just, oh my God, like where has this been my whole life? Like, this is perfect. This is incredible. Like, she covers my weaknesses like impossibly well. It's kind of ridiculous. So it's just like this never ending, you know, like font of artistic and creative ecstasy.
Yeah.
Of just like, yes, it's just this rocks. Yeah. Yeah. Like we have different kind of like things that we reach for when it comes to stuff like sound design and like production, and then also like recording and songwriting. But Noelle is just so fantastic at like just making stuff happen and just like making these big grand song decisions that like I hear, and I heard in all of her music before I even joined Femtanyl, and then I'm like, okay, like watching this actually happen is really inspiring. And it gives me my comfort, my like little comfort zone that I know I can expand out into and do whatever I want. But...
Sorry, this has been so much glazing back and forth.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It definitely seems like you guys are like two creative puzzle pieces that just like totally fit together and cover each other's like blind spots.
Yeah, and I've been in so many bands and creative projects where that hasn't been a thing. And it was like a nightmare. Like my gig before joining Femtanyl was more of like a session musician or like a studio producer and stuff like that. And then it's like you really get to pick who you're working with, and it's kind of a huge pain.
And there's probably less creative control, right?
Way less. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We don't need to get into it, but like, it's just really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how I would sum it up. It's just really cool. It's just really cool.
I'm curious how y'all met.
Oh my goodness.
Is that a story you're willing to tell, or?
So, it was very like strange. It was.
I remember it all. Like, perfectly.
We
like in my head.
I like the person who used to be my manager. I was just like, for my live shows, I always wanted to be like super. I mean, like I make like more internet music, as you would probably like label it, and I wanted to. But I didn't want it to just be that. I wanted to have live shows that really went hard. I wanted it to like be a thing that like translates into the real world. People go to these shows and like punch each other and like just freak out.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I really need a live drummer for these shows. I really want to have someone with me who's like just gonna bring that extra element to it. And this person I was working with was just like, I think I know somebody. And you hadn't played drums in like 7 years.
No, like a really long time. And they hit me up and oh my God. Yeah. It was like, hey, do you play drums? I don't remember if you play drums, but I see you comment on a lot of like Machine Girl videos. So I think you play drums. And I was fantastic. Like, I was like, I'm not really, but I could like point you to some friends that do. And they're like, don't worry about it. And then I remember like laying awake in bed 2 days later and getting my phone and opening it and being like, just give me 2 days. Like, I'll do it. I'll put together a little audition reel or whatever. Great.
And she did it, and I freaked out. And I was like, yes.
And then we like didn't talk for like 3 months.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then the first show that I played on happened, and that was the first day that we ever actually met each other. Like no rehearsals.
We played a show the first day we met, and it was very funny.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty good show.
It wasn't bad. Yeah. It wasn't terrible.
We were definitely both like rusty at it.
We were pretty rusty, but
we kind of locked in.
We locked in really hard.
And at this
point it's just like my brain just turns off when it's like, all right, showtime.
Yeah.
All right.
That's sick.
It's pretty cool.
Did you guys just wrap up a tour?
No, well,
yes. Yeah, relatively speaking.
Like I think like a month and a half ago.
Yeah, a month and a half ago.
We did like a little flyout tour of like 4 different places. It was not a we're gearing up to do some like much more meaty stuff soon where we're like on the road for like a month, And that's what I love to do. I love to to get my chat pile vibe.
Yeah, we're definitely big road dogs.
Yeah.
Like I can't really take all the whole like, okay, wake up, get on the plane for 10 hours and then like you play.
That sucks.
Yeah, but
I need to be in the van.
The van is where it's at. The van is the vibe, for sure. But yeah, it was a cool tour.
Yeah, it was very fun.
The shows were fun.
A lot of cool people. Great opener. Meta Room.
Yeah,
the best guy.
Seriously great.
Freddie's awesome.
Really cool.
Yeah. I guess one of the questions I had about that was like, since your music is so like production based and you guys both come from like a really like well-rounded like production background, you guys are like bouncing Ableton back and forth and all that stuff. How do you bring that to like a live show perspective, right?
So it's kind of evolved over time. When I was doing it like 2 years ago, I would just plug in the laptop, plug in the mic, and then just do it like that. And over time, the first thing we added was drums and stuff like that, and then on these most recent tours, she's brought like an entire rig of
it's pretty silly
modular and like keyboard and like guitar. So it's like at this point, it's so much stuff that we like I love it, but it's a lot to lug around.
If you saw the shows, it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Getting up and going back and forth between a drum kit and a
and like
like
this
electronics
whole
rig,
nasty setup,
samplers, synthesizers, guitar, whatever.
We have like
So
a
it's like you're pulling more and more layers into the real world.
yeah. Before we used to pride ourselves on being like, 15-minute sound check, we're goaded.
But now
it's inflated,
and that's my fault. So I'm sorry.
Well, no, but it's great now. It's the best now.
It's a lot
Because
of
people show up in like in their stockings and then their kitty cat arm sleeves, and they're like, wait, what's this guitar
what's
doing
going
here?
on? Yeah, what is this? This isn't a rock and roll band.
Yeah.
As a kid, who was like obsessed with bands like 9 Inch Nails and like the
Which
Prodigy,
we're seeing later today.
Which we're seeing today. We're seeing 9 Inch Nails today.
Yeah.
Wow, how fun! Oh my god.
I was always obsessed with the idea of like how people performed electronic music, because like every time I watched a video, I was like a total just YouTube live video searcher. Like I would always try to lock in and figure out how they were performing the music, because like a lot of the times you see just stuff up there and you don't really know what's going on. But I was a huge gearhead, and I was like, I want to know what they're actually using it for. So I'd like to think from the perspective of like there being a tiny Juno in the Femtanyl crowd that sees all this stuff going on. Like, you know, I grab a knob and turn it and it makes a sound really squelchy, and it's like, whoa, that's cool. That's like a added layer or whatever.
Like, you know, we love to watch like fucking Skinny Puppy live stuff, and there's this one
Just
great
geek
video
out.
of the Prodigy performing like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And bro is like switching out floppy disks, and he's like got one in his mouth
floppy
hot loaded.
disks.
I
can't get enough of it.
I can't get enough.
Like,
I'm gonna have to check that out. That's insane.
Great, yeah. He's
We
got the
have,
gauntlet on, you know, the big like knight's hand. It's awesome.
we have a
Oh my
third
god.
performing individual as
Skyla.
part of the Femtanyl live sets too. Skyla, who's
She
like
does
our safety net.
Yeah, she like does like the playback for like all the songs and stuff, so I can just like focus on screaming and like you know,
sends me all my
Good
MIDI
stuff.
and like clock and like drum clicks
The
and
backbone.
stuff. So if she's not there, like
it all
what
falls
are we
apart.
doing? Yeah.
Wow.
But,
hopefully we get to go to one of y'all's shows sometime.
You'll have an opportunity
very
soon.
Very, very soon.
Yeah. So do you guys are is this for UC Irvine? Sorry, I didn't do research. I went to UCSB
Oh, no way.
growing up, so hopefully we'll be down in the Irvine area. Probably.
I'm
I'm sure we
sure.
will.
Yeah.
We have some really intense touring plans coming up.
Nice.
So.
That is sick. Yeah, we like LA is not too far from here. Like we get to most places in LA within maybe an hour and a half if there's like moderate traffic. So
Well, there'll definitely be at least a couple
There'll
LA
be
shows.
moderate traffic. You know, all these people are trying to go see Femtanyl.
Exactly. Yeah. But
there's gonna be heavy traffic.
Yeah.
The thing I'm always the most like, I guess, impressed with ourselves over, but also like proud of when it comes to the Femtanyl shows is just how much energy we put into them, and how long we play too.
Yeah, we've like bumped the sets up to like full hour, and we have like we don't like stop between songs. There's like 15-second transitions, so it's just like an hour of straight just the meat grinder.
Yeah, Skyla does these really cool inner song transitions that it's like people will pick out like a little sound they hear in a song coming up, and they're like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, I've recently done a lot of like cardio training because like it's so hard to keep up. It's brutal.
It's a workout.
Yeah.
And I thought on this most recent tour, I was like, I'm not playing drums as much. I'm playing drums for all the older stuff from like before I joined. So hopefully that'll be chiller and easier, because doing drums for the full 1 hour like we did on the European tour is very intense. But then like the third time I have to get up from behind the drum kit and stand up and go over, it's like really exhausting. Like, it's like I want to be sitting down. I don't want to be getting up here.
Barstool choir after
have
this.
to dance now. Like, come on. Like,
oh my god.
How do you guys stay energized for long sets? Do you have like energy drinks or show prep?
Well, we usually get that like some Monsters on the ride or some Red Bulls.
I'll just demolish bottles of water. Like we have more bottles of water on stage, I think.
Whoever like is our tour manager when we're touring, like our only note is always just like keep throwing water.
Yeah, as much water on stage as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a genuine hazard, I bet, like if you're dehydrated in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, no,
it becomes a
we've done shows where we've realized that there's no water on stage, and it's just fucking Jesus Christ. But like,
or we've played like really horribly ventilated shows, so all the water just gets sweated out like immediately. You're just like, oh wow, that's not doing anything for me at all.
The show that we most recently performed in Toronto, there was no ventilation in the room. So by like song 3, I could not get any air into my lungs because there was just so much humidity in the air. It sucked.
Halfway through the first song, I remember like my fingers are slipping like off of the keys. I looked at Noelle and I was just like, what is going on? We've developed a very good like non-verbal communication style on stage where we can just look at each other and be like,
like alternatively,
more of that.
Our brilliant non-verbal communication is what they might call nodding.
Yeah. But it goes a long way when you're up on stage, and anyways.
Yeah, especially if your sets are non-stop, like there's like backstage pause or like
no.
The only pause is the space between the set and the intermission, where I like lie down on the ground for like 5 minutes.
It goes a long way.
Yeah, it's like there's times I guess like the breaks would be when I like go into the crowd or something, or like I don't know, I like to climb things whenever we like play at a venue that is something climbable. I like to climb up the poles or like
she's a climber.
Yeah, a little climber.
Wow.
And so I guess that's the break.
I love whenever you go into the crowd and you climb something, because there's always these people smushed in the front row that can't turn around and see you. So they just have, it's like they're just like okay, you're trapped in here with me. Yeah, and I'm looking at them like they're like trying to get me to give them heart signs and stuff. I'm like, I'm kind of busy.
That's crazy. I'm curious also like how you've picked like openers or like people to collab with, and like how that experience has been, because like I know you've done the whole Danny Brown thing and you're doing that again, and then you've done a collab with Salve / Male Pup / Six Swing. I think, and Worldwide I really liked. I know there was a little bit of pushback because people were surprised to hear like more rap style vocals, but I thought it was fantastic, and I love to hear like the diversification of sound.
I mean, I really love that song. That's like what I did when I was just like starting out producing, was I would just like look up like Denzel Curry a cappella like on YouTube, and then just like download it and then make like a beat for it, and then just like I the first thing I started out was just making really bad rap beats. So like I love being able to like do stuff in that style. Typically for like finding people that we collaborate with. I'm like typically never the person who I'm a little nervous. Like if I really love someone's music, I will never ever be like ask them to collaborate with me. Like I'm just, I don't like to impose or anything like that. I just get nervous. But like, the Danny Brown thing, like Danny's just like the nicest, sweetest fucking guy ever. And like, he like tweeted about like Chaser, and then like, I got his number, and he just like asked me to like collaborate with him. And
that's so
it was like if anybody ever asks me, I'll typically give an emphatic yes most of the time.
Yeah, we get very excited like to collaborate with people. It's also just a matter of like it feels really bad turning people down sometimes, but also it's just like schedules get tied up and difficult to manage,
especially while we've been working on this album. It's been like working. She's been coming here, or I've been going to her place like every single day.
Every day, yeah.
Because after like not being able to work in the same space for like months and months and months, it's like just like mainlining something. It's just like just injecting just adrenaline in my veins and just like I don't know. It's so much better.
Normally, it's really this just extended process that. Like on one hand, it's very cool to be able to still collaborate even if we're not in the same room. But then like for like our most recent song we worked on, it was like a demo I started in like 2 days, and then she came over and then we finished it in like 3.
Yeah,
so it's just like
it just like flew out.
And then you love the music so much more when you do that, because you don't have to sit with it and listen to it over and over.
And also like our schedules were so like messed up because
oh my god,
we were on different time zones. I was in Toronto, so like I would wake up at like like 12. And I had gotten something from her the night before because she was up to like 6 a.m.
Yeah, we had like this really intense, like regimented sleep work schedule.
Yeah, it was like I would get the file in the morning, work on it all day, and then give it to her at night, and then I'd take it, work on it.
Yeah, I'd wake up and afternoon because
Yeah.
my sleep schedule was really messed up. But you'd go to bed at a normal time.
That is true.
So I would wake up and I would get like maybe an hour with you before you went to bed.
Yes.
And I would get like your project file, all the notes and everything on it. And then I would sit with it and do the same thing until 6 a.m. my time. And then send it back to you with all my notes and then go to bed. So it was like, it was kind of nice because like I constantly wake up to like something.
It was a 24/7 work cycle, but it also sucked.
Yeah.
That's insane. But so it was like constantly being worked on.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
And somehow getting nothing done.
Yeah. we got some.
Yeah, but we were both just so sad.
We were pretty sad. We wanted to.
We started making songs that were sad.
We started making sad music. Like, you okay? Like your melody's a little dour.
Today. But yeah.
But it's weird. Like most of the songs on the new record were written like that.
Yeah.
And it's like I can listen to it and I think immediately like, oh man, I remember exactly where I was when I was waking up at like 5 p.m. and just getting my 1 hour with Noelle before she went to bed and then doing this over and over and over.
The album we have right now is like we worked on an entire full album before while we were like intermediate, and then we scrapped pretty much all of it.
Yeah.
Because we didn't like it, and then just kind of started from scratch. And all this, and pretty much all of the stuff on the record is stuff that we made in person together.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much. Except for a couple. So I'm not gonna speak any names of. But yeah, no, pretty much. Which is cool. Which is good. There's like, oh man. I remember there was one where she sent me the initial demo of it when I was down in California staying at my parents' house, and they were doing like remodeling, and so we didn't have any doors, and there are these big plastic sheets hung up everywhere. And that, weirdly enough, I can hear that listening to that song. I can like, because I was just so uncomfortable, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna lock myself in this room with no doors with plastic sheets everywhere that keep moving. Like, yeah, I had like fake lock myself in, and then like just work on this for like 12 hours, and I could hear kind of how frustrated some of the contributions are on it, like, which is cool, right? Like that's the point of artistic expression.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're coming up on our last few minutes, but yeah, it's really nice to hear about your guys' experience in making art and stuff, especially because you're so young. I'm curious, do you guys have any recommendations? We usually like to ask towards the end. Movies, shows, music, books, animation, anything.
Movies.
So let's start with movies.
We're big movie watchers.
We're big movie.
Oh.
So, Brazil, great movie.
Yeah. Terry Gilliam.
Survive Style 5.
Yes.
Really amazing, like beautiful film, looks insane. Like it was made by a guy who never made any movies. He was just like an ad. He made like ads for a living, and then he just made a movie and it ruled.
It's like a borderline anthology, like gonzo Japanese crazy movie. It's indescribable.
Yeah. Happiness of the Katakuri's by Takeshi Miike.
That's our favorite movie.
Yeah, it's my favorite movie. It's the guy who made Each of the Killer. It's not like that movie at all. It's a very like fun, feel good, like weirdo movie. It's a musical. It's just very, very strange. Any other movies?
What have we been watching? We watch like maybe 2 movies a day, like on average.
Yeah. What did we rent?
We rented
we watched the Angry Video Game Nerd movie.
Yeah. Which one?
The Angry Video Game Nerd movie.
Oh, I didn't even know he dropped a full movie.
Oh my god,
it's pretty bad.
It's something else.
What have we been listening to a lot of lately?
I'm listening to a lot of Suicide Boys.
Oh, I've been listening to a little bit of Suicide Boys.
We've been listening to a lot of Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah.
Recently.
Ooh, nice.
We've listened to a lot of The Prodigy.
A lot of Prodigy. Always on
listening
repeat.
to some Sleeping with Sirens.
Yeah. Some pretty slop music.
We've been listening to a lot of Lustic Puppy.
Yeah.
Tommy's the Best. Listening to a lot of Machine Girl.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah, of course.
I've been hitting my 9 Inch Nails game a little bit.
A lot of 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
But that's
you ready for the concert.
What songs are you excited for today?
Oh man, I've been keeping myself completely unspoiled.
You just bought yourself another hour.
Yeah, this is like my 7th time seeing Nine Inch Nails.
Oh man,
No.
I can't. Hey, what can I say? I'm always
You're a fan.
I'm a fan. Whenever Wish comes on and I'm like, yeah, okay.
I don't think they know you don't.
Oh man, they probably won't.
They probably won't. That's why I'm sad.
That's a good track.
Yeah.
I've been rereading a lot of the like William Gibson 80s stuff. Count Zero. Burning Chrome.
Yes. What was that? That was very nice. Yeah. What was that autobiography that from the Ministry guy?
Oh, Chris Connolly, who is a Scottish musician involved in the industrial music scene in the late 80s and early 90s, has a really interesting autobiography called Concrete, Bulletproof, Invisible, and Fried. And it's just all crazy.
That's a sick title.
Yeah, I know. It's great. It's great. And if you're interested in like reading crazy musician stories of going on tour with utter freaks.
Oh yeah, always.
It's incredible. It's such a good book. Mm-hmm. He has a great audiobook too, where he reads all of it, and he's got a very charming Scottish accent. So it's put it on in your earbuds and go to sleep and dream of the beautiful country of Scotland. Speaking of Scotland, we watched Trainspotting.
Yes,
also.
We've seen Trainspotting like 3 times by now.
Yeah, so we're big Danny Boyle. Tall boy, digital. Yeah. we're big Danny Boyle heads.
Yes,
like 28 days later.
28 days later. 28 years later.
20 years later, yeah.
We just watched Weapons.
We did just go see Weapons.
Which was fantastic. Absolutely amazing.
Okay, so it lives up to the hype.
Yeah. I thought
we were like, I have never like without my own volition, like hooted and hollered at a movie before.
Yeah.
Like, I could not keep it in me.
We were getting pretty rambunctious. Yeah, we were pointing and laughing.
Like the movie was just, it's just, I loved it myself. It's definitely like my type of movie.
Yeah.
Dang.
But
yeah.
That's
some homework. Yeah.
That's fantastic. We have like 3 minutes left, so I guess I want to round this out by saying like, if there's any message you want to put out to, I guess, the people who are listening, or like, any like, if you want to say anything about your new album, or like, any like cause or something, like shout out.
You have anything you want to shout out?
I mean, I'm very, very thankful to be working with Juno.
Oh.
And I'm really loving the record we've put together. I think it's very important that like, but like, I find it's just very like reassuring that like we can make music as trans people and it can be popular, and we can like tour with these like, huge people. And like, I think that's like very important right now to be like loud and like putting yourself out there in the space. And I want like anybody who is trans to be able to do that. Just like whatever you want to do, just fucking go out there, get on a stage, put your stuff out online, like just be vocal, be present.
Yeah.
Because things are scary right now, and I want everybody to be seeing what we make, because I'm not saying us, but like all of us are like
the
really
best
cracked.
at it. Yeah. Just keep making crazy stuff. Don't compromise anything for anybody.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to. And people are gonna understand that. Like I think like when you make art that's really uncompromising, it like resonates with people a lot, because it's just like they can tell. That's like something you can just intrinsically hear when you make something.
Yeah.
So it's very important.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, we really appreciate, I mean, some of the artists that we really love to have on here are uncompromising, and we like hearing that rawness. So it's nice to hear that from you guys. And we're really excited for your next record.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks. And I think that's all. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys. This was our show's called Speaking with Strangers. It'll be probably on next week. I can tell you guys when it's on if you want to. I mean,
that'll be really
cool. Yeah, I'm Dalton. This is Sabi. Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
And it was a great talk.
Hey, like hit us up if on the next tour or something we're down playing in LA or something or whatever.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It'd be great
Easy
to hang out.
list. Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
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 Thank you.
Would love that. Yeah.
I think it's about to kick us off, but
Oh
yeah.
no. We have like the broke Zoom version where we don't like have money.
He's a loser.
No.
We
All
were
right.
talking to like Jamie Stewart of Shoo Shoo last time, like mid-sentence, and he just like cut off and
Yeah.
we're like,
Oh my God.
that is so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I guess
That makes perfect sense. That's very shoo.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
It was fantastic. But
Yeah.
anyway, I guess I'll say bye before it says bye for us.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks.
Have a good one.